What's up YouTube? Vic here. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that I think is overlooked, but is extremely important, especially in terms of giving yourself the best opportunity to reap the most benefits from your workouts, okay? So we'll talk about what a dynamic warm-up is, why is a dynamic warm-up important, what are some of the things you want to avoid, how long should a warm-up be? Let's get to it. What is a dynamic warm-up? So a dynamic warm-up is exactly what it sounds like. It's a warm-up that involves movement, as opposed to a static warm-up. You go through different movements that are going to prepare you for what it is you're getting ready to do in terms of your workout. What are some of the benefits of a dynamic warm-up, or why is it important? So you're going through your dynamic warm-up, number one, to kind of loosen up. But some of the things that people don't think about when they think about a warm-up is they don't think about what's actually happening on a slightly deeper level, more of a chemistry level. When you warm up, especially if you're doing so effectively, the key word in warm up is warm. So what you're trying to do, aside from loosening up and limbering up, is you're trying to actually elevate your body temperature a little bit. Part of what happens as that body temperature elevates is your vessels start to dilate. So that's going to allow a few things to happen. One, it's going to decrease the risk of a cardiac event for those of us who have issues, or just in general, because if you jump straight into something that's high intensity and your body hasn't had a chance to warm up and those vessels haven't dilated, it puts a lot more stress on the heart. The heart has to push all this extra blood through these tight vessels, and that's going to boost your blood pressure up, can cause you to feel unwell, and can even cause some serious health issues depending on the individual. When those blood vessels dilate, it's going to allow for better nutrient delivery, better oxygen delivery, and it's going to allow you to perform better through the workout. It's going to allow you to recover more quickly. But the biggest thing that I think is overlooked, just because it's not typically common knowledge, is the effect that it has on the cellular level. When you elevate your body temperature slightly, in terms of exercise, a lot of the mechanisms and enzymes and things that are involved in exercise metabolism, so in nutrient partitioning, in energy production, in waste removal, these things become a lot more efficient with a slight elevation in body temperature. How long does it take to kind of achieve this? Well, it really depends. So if you're young and you're healthy and you're efficient with your warm-ups, it could be 5 minutes. It might take 10 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes. I know guys who warm up for 20 minutes, but that's because they're very, very thorough and there's multiple components to their warm-ups. Myself personally, I generally take 10 or 15 minutes to warm up because I'll foam roll, and then I'll go through my dynamic movements, and then I'll go through a bunch of other little things to kind of prepare my body for what's to come. And that's just because I have a better understanding of what it is I'm trying to accomplish with my workouts, and I'm trying to do everything that I can to prepare for those workouts. A lot of research shows that static stretching, which a lot of people associate with warming up, you know, sitting and holding stretches for time, the research shows that that's not necessarily the best thing for you for a number of reasons. One, if you go and you overstretch, if you go into a stretching session before you've actually warmed up and you've gotten the muscles warmed up and they're not as elastic as they could be once they're warmed up and some things like that, you can pull something. You can overstretch. So you want to stay away from static stretching before a workout, save that for after a workout. It's part of your cool down or as part of a recovery session, okay? Additionally, you also want to think about not overexerting yourself during the warm-up. It's a warm-up, it's not the workout. So if you go too hard during your warm-up, you could, again, also fatigue yourself, leave yourself more susceptible to injury, because if you're tired and those muscles aren't as capable of taking on the stress that you're putting on them during the workout, you could have an issue. So don't overexert yourself. Now, the reason that I want to discuss this with you is because coming here in the future, I'm going to start to put together some videos with the help of the team, showing you different movements that you can implement into your dynamic warm-ups, giving you sample dynamic warm-ups, full dynamic warm-ups, so from start to finish, so that you can utilize those and hopefully benefit from them in terms of just learning a little something, one, and then also getting more out of your workouts, guys, because at the end of the day, when you warm up, it's put you in position to have a much more effective workout and to get the most out of that workout. So efficiency is one of the best rewards that you can receive through warming up properly, guys. So if you have any questions or you have any thoughts, any feedback, anything you want us to cover a little bit more in depth, make sure you just leave a comment below. We'll be happy to cover that for you. If you have Any further interest in learning more about what a dynamic warm-up is prior to some of these videos that we'll do for you guys, you can just click the button up here in the top right-hand corner of your screen. That'll take you to shedyourfat.com, and it'll give you guys an opportunity to kind of see what other things that we have in store or things that we have for you guys in terms of products or you name it. So guys, with that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and again, if you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.